So today what I'd do is I figured I'd do a interior exhaust review. Some people were wondering if there's a lot of drone with the Ford Racing Sport exhaust, so figured I'd go over that today. So we'll go ahead and start up my car and go for a little ride. On immediate startup, you hear the exhaust, but it's not overbearing. Sitting at an idle, it's not uncomfortable. To me, it's a good, comfortable volume and tone. It's what I like looking for in an exhaust. When I was researching what exhaust to get, that was my biggest concern, was I didn't want anything to have a lot of drone. I had a 92 Silverado that was a project truck, and it had turn downs on it. They were Flowmasters. I could not stand that exhaust. I absolutely hated it and wished I had never put that exhaust on there. It would drone so bad. I had to ride around with the windows down in order to even be somewhat comfortable. Sounded good from the outside, but the inside just wasn't comfortable. Now we're cruising right now. I'm doing 35 in a neighborhood at 2,000 RPMs. I notice it. There's no drone. I hear the exhaust, which is what I want. But there's no overbearing of lower frequencies from the exhaust, as if you were to go with more so of a Flowmaster or Outlaw, Stainless Works, MagnaFlow. I feel that those would probably have a high amount of drone depending on the models, just because from reviews that I've read, they're known for having drone. But since the exhaust was licensed with Borla, they're a very good exhaust company. When I had my Trans Am, I was going to go with the Borla exhaust. It was actually between the Corsa and Borla exhaust for that car. Corsa, I don't know. They're supposed to be really, really good about having no drone with their exhaust systems. So I'd imagine that their extreme exhaust is probably up there with the Ford Racing Sport exhaust, but I think it's supposed to be a little bit louder, which no problem with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do I'm about to pull out on the highway where I can do a nice run and give a good example of how the exhaust sounds, just going from a stop to a start. This is where, if I'm gonna get drone, this is where it's gonna happen. But when I say drone, I'm talking like not even a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10. It really depends on my mood as well as what I notice, if I'm tired or whatever. But 75 miles an hour, 2,250 RPMs, and 6 gear. I have the performance pack, so it has the 373 gearing, which you don't get. The gears aren't as long. This is exactly where I would get it. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear it, if the camera is even going to pick that up, but if it does start bothering me, this is what I do. 2015 Mustang and wanting to upgrade the exhaust, you get almost the best of both worlds, where you get good tone that I like. It's not too loud and overbearing to where you're gonna irritate everybody that you drive by and your neighbors. You're also going to be comfortable driving at long distances. My girlfriend and I took a trip back in March to San Antonio. Live in Beaumont, Texas. So that's a good 4.5 hour trip. The car, as far as the exhaust, it did not bother me. The ride was a little bit different story, but I can cover that in another video. But the exhaust for both of us, she's not big into cars. She's not happy I got the car, but she also didn't have any issues with the exhaust being too loud or anything of that nature. So I definitely recommend the Ford Racing Sport exhaust by Borla. Great quality. I went with the black chrome tips. Goes great with the white car and the blackout accents that I've added to it. I think it looks great, which is why I've done it. And but you can get chrome or black chrome, whichever fits your taste and what kind of look you're going for. Definitely recommend it. Any questions, comment below, and y'all have a good day.